I remember the thing that struck me the most was people that you would think of as being Christian and that sort of thing, the hatred that they had. We were standing there just protesting for the fact that he was making fun of people with disabilities. He was, completely hateful to women. Just the fact of his humanity, and it seemed to transfer to the people that were supporting him. We were standing there. We didn't say anything. We weren't yelling or shouting. We just had signs about democracy and women are people too, and different things like that. And there was a guy in a big, huge red truck with a Trump flag on one side and a Confederate flag on the other side. It was a diesel, and he was roaring past us, just billowing black smoke. And then there was a lady that was beautifully coiffed, hair done, nice outfit. You would think she would be getting ready to go. And the vile things that she said to us astounded me. He emboldened and gave them the right to be hateful, to be white supremacists, and look what happened. I mean, when he lost the election, although there were many Republicans in the same election that were elected, but he was the one that then created an insurrection, trying to literally overthrow the government. They should have all been arrested and put in prison for treason.
Our company submitted a FOIA request back in January, and we received a report back from the Department of Homeland Security that the U.S. Secret Service had kind of filed a report about the demonstration you guys held, and something he was really interested in knowing was, were you guys aware that you were under surveillance by the U.S. Secret Service at the time?
We did not know that specifically, but the thought that he was president, that there would be security. Again, that's why we determined we were going to stand quietly, holding our signs, not trying to be confrontational at all. People walked by and said horrible things to us and called us all kinds of names, and we just stood there with our signs. This is democracy.
Yeah, and I know the summary, I think it's only 3 sentences long, and it says exactly what you said. It says that there was 200 people, that it was very, there was no incident, no arrest, you just held signs and that was it.
Well, like I said, we, in meetings beforehand, we wanted to make sure that we were expressing our thoughts as Americans, but doing it peacefully, without confrontation, so that there could be no thought of fear of, any trouble, so to speak. But, the idea that we figured that the Secret Service was going to be there, that's just a natural thing when you're talking about a sitting president.
Right, absolutely. What would you like to kind of add to bring people who maybe didn't attend the event kind of into the headspace you were in during that time?
Well, I think it's very important to think about what America really stands for, that it is freedom, that you go back to the preamble of the Constitution, the government is to provide defense, promote social welfare, whereas he at that time, and has proven since, that he is completely self-centered. And to me, everything that he stands for is exactly opposite of what I think of as America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, the people that are open and accepting of all different walks of life. Our country is a melting pot, and that has what's made us strong in the past. I'm afraid that he tends to pander to one group of people that unless you're like them, they don't want to know you. It's our way or the highway.
Yeah.
And that's not American.